Okay, so welcome to Collection 1 Argumentative Essay. This is your final paper for the first collection. This is going to take us all week to complete. So it is the final draft is the summative assessment. It's worth a lot of points. You do not want to skip out on any of the mini assignments along the way because each step will help you get to the final. Okay, so there are 4 steps. There is the planning stage where you review the prompt, you choose your texts, and you find your evidence. There's the drafting stage where you complete the outline and then create a rough draft. The editing stage, you are required to do the self-edit, and there will be an instructional video there how to do that. You also have the option of doing a writing center edit. This is for extra credit, and the extra credit counts towards your paper. And then you have your final draft where you finalize the paper and you turn it in. So, step 1, planning. First, review the prompt and decide how you're going to respond. Then choose the texts. So you have 1 required text and then you have 2 or more from the list of things that we've read in the collection. Then choose your quotes. You will need 2 quotes from each text. So each of the 3 body paragraphs are going to have 2 quotes. So you will have 6 in total, and that is required. Okay, so here's the important part, the prompt. So we have a brief explanation and then the prompt itself. This collection focuses on how relocating to the Americas changed the settlers' lives, as well as how settlers changed the Americas through their interaction with the land and its native peoples. Look back at From of Plymouth Plantation, that was by William Bradford, and the other texts in this collection. Write an argument that persuades readers to agree with your claim about how colonization changed America and the lives of those who settled here. So you can make any claim that you want as long as you can back it up with evidence from Of Plymouth Plantation and 2 other texts. So how do you feel after reading all of these texts? Colonization and settlers changed America. Did it change just the native people? Did it change the land? Did it change the actual colonizers themselves? Make an argument, make a claim, make a definite claim. Don't say it seems like, kind of. You want to say this is what happened, and then you need to support it with evidence. Okay, so again, the required text. You must use evidence from Of Plymouth Plantation. That is your first one. And then these are the additional texts that we had. So you need to pick 2. You can look at the Iroquois Constitution, so you can look at how things were run before colonization occurred. Then we have the Native Americans' First View Whites from the Shore. We have from the General History of Virginia, that was in your close reader. We have Balboa. We have Superman and Me, which tells us a bit about Native Americans long after colonization. What's the impact there? And then Blaxicans and Other Reinvented Americans. Okay, so pick 2 of those. Must use this one, Of Plymouth Plantation. Must use 2 of these. Okay, so find your evidence. Review your chosen texts. Find quotes that support your argument. You will need 2 quotes for each of the 3 body paragraphs, a total of 6. Okay, then you have drafting. Okay, so in Google Classroom, there is an outline for your essay. There's a short instructional video attached to that you're going to want to watch. It is called Argumentative Essay Outline. It is a detailed outline and it is required. Okay, it's worth a lot of points. No, it's not a skills assessment, but it's worth an awful lot of daily points, 50 points there. Then you create a rough draft from that. Now, in the rough draft instructions, there is a video on MLA setup. So how to set up your paper properly. You're going to want to review that. And all you have to do is copy and paste the things that you've done in the completed outline into the paper. Take away any extra spaces, read it through, make sure it flows. Okay, and now you've got a rough draft. Okay, so next step, editing. There are 2 steps to this. One is required, one is for extra credit. So the required is a self-edit using Screencastify. There is an assignment for this in Classroom, and there is an instructional video for you to watch on how to do that, okay? Now, the extra credit Writing Center edit, there's also instructions in Google Classroom, little video and things made by Mr. Crow to show you how to set up an appointment for that and what that process will look like. Again, the Writing Center edit is extra credit, but the self-edit is required. Once you've done all of your editing, then you're going to finalize your paper. So you make any changes needed based on your editing. Make sure, double check that proper MLA format. You can look back at that Google Classroom video. And then finally, turn it in, and you are all done. If you have any questions, please come to office hours. Remember, they are from 10 to 11 and 1:30 to 2:30, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday for both Mr. Crow and I. You can just simply click on the link in Google Classroom and come ask any questions you need. Have a wonderful week. I hope to talk to you. Good luck.